Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, we just talk about everything to do with streetwear in the series. In tonight's video, I'm going to be covering the upcoming capsule that our favorite German streetwear brand Derschutze is releasing, and that is the Painter version 3 capsule. Yes guys, I've pulled out the version 1 Painter hoodie because today, December 20th, we are getting the version 3. It's been a long time coming. Now you're probably wondering, like, what? Well, I've been following Derschutze's Instagram, and the only thing that I know that's releasing today is the Faces version 2 backpack. Well, yeah, their Instagram would lead you to believe that that is the only piece releasing this week, but no. December 20th, we are primarily getting the Painter version 3 capsule on top of that as well. So we're getting the Faces volume 2 backpack, but then we're getting a series of pieces with the Painter version 3 graphic. Now, how do I know this? Well, I gave up my email for their newsletter, and we'll be using that as well as the lookbook that's attached to that email to cover all the pieces releasing, all the release details to do with this capsule drop, and of course, to cover all my thoughts and opinions. Now we'll head on over to my email and we'll go check out the newsletter that I received to cover all the release details for this upcoming capsule. Here we are at my email. I know, very exciting. This is where I've got all the release details for this upcoming drop. All you got to do is give them your email address, and Derschutze will send you the release details and the pieces releasing for their upcoming capsules well before it's posted on Instagram. And yeah, let's just dive into it, guys. So the next release is releasing on the 20th of December, Monday, as always, 6 p.m. CET time. These are the time zones if you live in any of those areas, but for me it doesn't apply to me. We've got it releasing in Berlin at 6 p.m, London at 5 p.m, New York at 12 p.m, and Ottawa at 12 p.m. For Australia, I think it's around 3 or 4 a.m, depending if it's daylight savings or not. Look, if you're confused and you're not one of these time zones, you can head on over to Derschutze's website and it'll have a counter counting down to the time that it drops. So that'll make it more relevant for you for whatever time zone you live in. But if you're still confused, please feel free to leave a comment in that comment section below. Now, let's cover the 4 pieces releasing in this capsule this week. Now, I would have called it the Faces version 2 capsule, but as you can see, Faces V2 there's only one of them. There's 3 Painter version 3 pieces releasing this week. Now, if you've been following their Instagram, you know about the backpack, you know about the Faces version 2 backpack. Features an embroidered front BOGO and a side design, and it's for 74 euros. Here is the design here. It features that little BOGO there, and there's I think it's a Derschutze branding on the side of the backpack somewhere along here. There's more images on their Instagram if you want to check out how that looks. Then, obviously, we've got the big 3 heavy-hitting pieces here. So, we've got the Painter version 3 t-shirt. It's a DTG print, so it's not an embroidered BOGO that'll feature on this piece, but it'll also feature a splatter effect as well. This is for 34 euros. Then we have the crew neck with embroidery, so it'll feature an embroidered BOGO and a splatter effect for 74 euros. Then we have the Painter version 3 hoodie in the black with embroidery and that splatter effect as well for 78. So you pay $4 extra for the hood if that's your thing or not. Maybe you like the crew neck instead. Now, what the hell does the Painter version 3 design actually look like? Because we haven't seen it yet. Well, we'll scroll on down and we get sent this little GIF of how the design actually looks. So it features what looks like a subway with someone standing here with a spray can spray painting this design that's 3D and pops out of the BOGO. Similar design in a way to the version 1 where someone is spray painting a design that pops out of the BOGO. It's cool. I don't mind this version 3, but I still think the version 1 is an absolute classic and one that I'm definitely going to be holding on to for many years to come. But it's awesome to see that we're getting various other versions of graphics that we've seen before, and they do differ quite significantly. Like, this doesn't resemble version 1 at all. But yeah, awesome. Let's check it out how it looks on body though, as there is a featured lookbook. So now that we've covered all the release details, all the individual pieces, let's see how the individual pieces look on body. Well, quite a criminal lookbook here. Unless it is their warehouse, then I suppose then it's less criminal. But yeah, we've got the t-shirt being showcased to us first. As we can see, we've got this paint splatter effect all over the shirt. This is the first time that we've got one of the painter pieces actually featuring paint on them. We'll scroll on down. Here is the crew neck with the similar design. Obviously, because it's got longer sleeves, there is more paint on it, and there's paint towards the sleeves. I like this effect. I like where the paint's put down the bottom here on the left shoulder and then on the right arm, and it looks like the left arm as well. Let's see if we get a nice little look at the BOGO design. Not really. We can see it printed over here on the t-shirt with a lot of paint on the front here. I'd love to hear how you guys feel about there being paint on this piece. Maybe you don't vibe with that because of that. I'd love to hear if that's the case or not. I personally don't mind too much. On the crew neck here, we've got that embroidered design on the chest there with paint around it. I like that. That's a cool little touch there. I don't know if the hoodie gets showcased. No. So the hoodie would be very close to this piece here, but obviously instead of the crew neck, we would have a hood with drawstrings there. Look, I think it's a sweet looking piece. I love Derschutze's BOGO artwork designs that they do, and I like the crew neck especially. I'm actually I think the crew neck's the best out of the three, even though we didn't get to see the hoodie, but I can visualize how the hoodie would look. Yeah, it's a sweet piece. I don't know if the splatter paint is going to be embroidered or not. I assume it's not, but I mean, they could blow us away with that by doing the paint as embroidered as well, but I don't feel like they will. Either way, a super solid little capsule here, 4 pieces releasing in total. We got the Painter V3 t-shirt, crew neck, and hoodie, and then the Faces version 2 backpack. With my favorite piece in this capsule going to the crew neck, I would say. I think that's probably going to be my favorite there. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys. How do you feel about the Painter version 3 graphic? Does it hold up? Do you like it versus the original version 1 or version 2? Let me know how you feel about this upcoming Derschutze capsule down in that comment section below. Well, that's all I've got to say about this upcoming Derschutze Faces, well, I should say Painter version 3 and maybe Faces version 2 capsule. Some solid pieces releasing in it. Nothing as monumental as last week's drop, but that is a very hard piece to top, as that Wales varsity jacket was insane, but still a very solid release. As covered in this video, it's releasing December 20th, and it's releasing on their online store, 6 PM CET time. It'll probably release in their physical London store as well. I'd love to hear if you guys are going to be picking up any pieces from this drop this week. Do you like the Painter version 3 stuff, or are you going to go for the Faces version 2 backpack? Let me know if you are going to be picking up something, what you're going to be picking up down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Derschutze releases, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to aim for the new subscriber milestone of 3,200 subs before the end of December. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I got to say about this Painter version 3 capsule, guys. Good luck to everyone out there looking to pick a piece up from this capsule. Hope you managed to pick it up in the size, and well, there's only one color, so the color that it comes in. But until the next Derschutze release, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, guys, I'll catch you later.